Awesome. So, hi everyone. It's day 4 of our sales for Cpq training. Once again, I'm Olu Samuel. I'm here with Black Force. So yesterday I gave you guys an assignment because I wanted someone to tell us how to, this is day 3, yeah. So I want to be able to view child bundle products after selecting required and always on the parent bundle. How do we achieve this in the org? Unfortunately, there's no one available to actually say they worked on this, and this is just like 2 or 3 minutes, but that's okay. I'll let you guys figure it out because no one is available to actually show us because I was going to start the class with that. The other thing that I also wanted to talk about was yesterday I was trying to get that bundle show. Oh, sorry, there's some messages. Let me check. Okay, so you've submitted. Okay, some people have submitted the assignment. I haven't received it though, but I'll check with Sammy in Blackforce. Okay, so this is going to take me to the next thing. So yesterday, if I go to quickly, I don't want to dwell on this because we have quite a lot to go through today. And already it's a long day for me. Actually, it was a long day for me yesterday. So what I did was after the class, I just took a break from the screen because I've been on the screen from like 6:30 a.m. That's crazy, right? So I just took a break from the screen, just, relaxed. And then I came back again, just late night. And guess what? I just opened what we did and I found something. I was like, wow. Sometimes when you've got a long day, it can be a big deal sometimes, right? But anyway, so yesterday I wanted to show the bundle product. So what I've done, guys, you're gonna see some changes in the org because I've added prices to all the products. I have added all the features and the categories, and it's all looking good. And then I went to the page layout because I don't like going here all the time. So I wanted to have the edit lines here. So I just went here and okay, I'll give you the assignment. That's fine. I don't think I might have one for you today though. That's fine. Yeah. So I just brought that there, right? Okay, so if I bring in 2 bundle products on this page, okay? So this is a bundle product and this is a bundle product, right? So I want to be able to see that bundle here. Can anyone tell me what could have gone wrong? Can anyone? I actually mentioned this in the class yesterday. Can anyone just quickly, what do you think went wrong that we're not able to see this here, right? So quickly tell me while I go to here. No one?
Is it because was required or not selected?
Required and what? You're close. Required and always. Required and always. Yeah. So as soon as I opened it up yesterday, I was like, oh man. Okay. So what happened was on our product actually, you know what I want to do? So we can be faster today. I'll just open this in a new tab. I'll put this here. Okay, so if I go to, so you guys can see, right? It wasn't showing. So if I add the bundle and the laptop, so as soon as I open up the screen, I just felt like, oh, something is not right. So, and I was able to figure it out. So anyway, if I go to, where was I? So if I go here, here. Where is it here? If I go to laptop bundle, right, and edit. So remember I specifically mentioned this yesterday that, where is it? This right here. So required and always leave it on required and always, because you never know if there's a child object or anything attached to it, right? So watch what's going to happen now. So if I save that, now if I go back to the code, refresh, And okay, add the bundle product real quick. We have a lot to cover today. Laptop bundle. Yeah. All right. So select. So can you guys see that? So now it's there. It's showing up, right? So what I'm trying to show you yesterday is if I am on, so the requirement was I want to view the laptop bundle and the desktop bundle all in one page, right? So right now I cannot see the laptop bundle unless I select here, right? And then it's going to show me the options that we have. And if I go here, so what we were just trying to do yesterday is if I change this to classic, save it, go back here, refresh, and do it all over again. Now we're going to be able to view or see the, oh, sorry, what did I just do? Edit line, add product. So we're going to add the bundle and the laptop bundle, right? And I'm going to select and then watch the difference. So this is a requirement, right? So, and I wanted to show you guys. So now we can view the laptop bundle here, right? If I do the same here as well, we can view both. We can view both the desktop and the laptop. So wherever we go, so that's where you set it, right? If you put it on wizard, it's gonna separate them. If you put it on classic, it's gonna join them together. Okay. I just wanted to show you that real quick. Okay. So now the next thing that I want to show you guys is how do we add an extra column on this page here, right? So to do this, we need to use field set. So you guys already know about field set, okay? So anyone still remember what a field set is? You already know anyway, because I think I asked that question the first day. So we saw this during the admin and consultant class. Okay, so field set is a set of fields. Okay, so I believe we have a requirement that I have put up here for day 4. So we want to add an extra column on our product configuration. So always pay attention to little, words like product configuration and editor page or code editor or cards page or anything, right? We would like to view the product name, product code, product family, product description, and unit price. So what can we see right now? So we can see something different, right? So you can see quantity, product code, product name, but the client's requirement is they want to see product name, product code, product family, product description, and unit price. So what we're going to do is this. So I'm going to go to, I'm going to go to the product. We're going to do this for the desktop bundle, okay? And okay, I think we need to edit that object actually first. Then we need to go to the field set, okay? And which field set are we gonna do here? We're gonna do the option configuration. Hold on one second. No, this is the product. I need the, okay, I like to go through here, but anyway, so you could do it different ways. So what I was gonna do is go to options and blah, 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 but that's fine. So product option. So we're gonna change the field set. Yeah, there we go. So there's one called option configuration. Yeah. So we're gonna open this, and so in here we can add or remove column fields, right? And right now, some fields are missing. I think some of the fields that is required, they are missing, right? So you can't do anything about them. If you guys remember this concept from the last time we had that admin class. So if we want to add any fields here to the field set, so we need to create our own field set, okay? So if I go to field set. So this option configuration it's actually a pick list in the front end. I'll show you. So if I go to the field set and I'm going to say new. So we're going to call this custom. Okay, and we just want to say, I'll just put something like it does, yeah, for now. Okay, save that. All right. So now we're gonna add, I think, product name, product code, product family, product display. Okay. So if I go, so product name, right? And I think product code, where is it? Product code. And I think product family, right? I think product family. And I think there's a description there. Yeah, and unit price. Okay. So product description and unit price. Okay. So I'm gonna save this. But I'm gonna leave this tab open because I think I'm gonna come back. Actually, this is the one that I just did. So I'm just gonna, so what you do, copy this API name. Okay, we're gonna need this. Okay, so copy that. Okay, so now we're gonna go to, I'm gonna come back to this page, but if I quickly go here and if I go here, it's still not going to show up because there's something else that we need to do, but I just want you guys to see that it's still not showing yet. Okay. So, come on. So you guys can see that it's still the same way, right? So what we need to do in order to do that is we're going to go back here. I think I need the product feature. So if I just type in feature here, yep. We need the product feature. We need the page layout, and 1 second. Actually, okay. Let's check. So let's check first. So I need the configuration field. Okay, let me see. It's there. All right, so that's good. So sometimes this is not there, so you just gotta drag it, but we happen to have it there right now, so that's good. So now what we need to do is we need to add our field set to the configuration field set. Okay, so we also need to use the API name that I already copied, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna go to here, and I think I need that configuration field set. Okay, so if I go to if I go back here, let me quickly show you guys. I'm gonna open this. Yeah, so this is what we're just adding a drop down. So right now, this gives me the opportunity to explain to you anyway. So right now, option configuration that we have here, this is what it is. Okay, these are the field sets that are by default inside the option configuration. So what we're doing is we're telling the system that we want to add another field set. Okay, so how do we do that? So if I go here, I'm going to create a new field. It's going to be a pick list. Oh, no, sorry guys. I'm going to go here. We don't need to create a new one. I'm going to go here and I'm just going to add. I already copied, right? So I'm going to say new. Add. I already copied if you guys saw me do that. And I'm gonna, where is it? Okay, that's it, right? So that's good. So if I go back here and do a refresh, and what is that again? Yeah, so we're doing this for the monitor feature, okay? But I'll give, actually, this is going to be an assignment for today. So, okay, so if I go here, if I do custom field set, okay, that's our custom field set. I'm going to save it and I'll go to the quote. I'm going to refresh. I'm going to refresh. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to bundle, select. Yeah, so you guys can see the difference, right? So now we have the product name, product code, product family, product description, and unit price. But if you see, these guys are still carrying the the default one, like the what's it called again? They're still carrying the option configuration field set. Okay. So your assignment for today actually would be that you should in your own org. Actually, I want you guys to practice everything that I'm teaching. And at the end of the class, this is probably one of the criteria that I would use to select, whoever is going to get the prize, right? So I want to see your org looking nice. Like you guys can see, yesterday we didn't have that many RAMs and processors. So I've cleaned up, I've added more categories and things like that, right? So I want you guys, so your assignment is do the same for RAM, processor, and just RAM and processor for now. And don't use the same as monitors. Use a different field set for this. Okay. So that is how you achieve this. Okay. So if I just, okay, I wanted to show you guys. So you guys can see everything that I did. I cleaned it up, right? Because I like working in a clean org and everything like that. Okay. So yeah, so that is, so what happens is the difference between the values is the default option configuration field set. And so basically what we did was we added our own custom field set in order to achieve our requirements, right? So the only thing that was stopping us was the field set. I don't need to go back. You guys have seen that. I want to move a bit faster today. So now, if I just do 1 second. So I already told you guys your assignment for today. So if I go back to our code line editor, so 1 second, if I just pick just one for now, I would say save. So we also want to check, the next thing that I want to show you guys is action column placement. Okay, like action column placement. So what do I mean by that? What do I mean? So these are the action column, right? So this is the action column placement. Okay, so obviously you can see the reconfigure, clone. If I click on clone, it's just get like a duplicate, right? It's gonna duplicate that and delete, right? They're pretty straightforward. There's nothing too complicated. And this is the add to favorite. So if you add to favorite, so next time if I went to add to favorite, and I'm still going to show you guys how you can create custom action button, right? I'm going to show you guys as well. So if you want to add your own, we're going to be doing that actually, like adding our own buttons as well. So yeah, so 1 second, let me just see if I want to, okay, that's what I want to show you next. So you guys have seen that. And in real time, as an example, in a real time, the client might have many columns here, right? So the client might have many columns, and that would require that they keep scrolling to the right of the screen, right? So actually, I think I have this as a requirement. Okay. So we have many important columns in our cart page, right? We have many important columns in our code editor. So cart page, code edit, code page, all the same, okay? In our cart page. And so this leaves us scrolling to the right of the screen before we can view or access the action column. We would like to have the action column on the left of the page so we don't have to scroll to the right all the time. Again, guys, you know why I love Cpq? You reading this, right? You'll be like, oh my goodness, how do I do this? It's easy. All of these things it's just easy, right? So what you do is, and again, you're only doing something for like, well, obviously when you're working on a big project, you get lots of requirements, but I've seen people like something that spend them like 2 or 3 minutes to do, they can build that for 30 minutes or an hour, right? So because at the end of the day, you're a professional and you're using your skill or your knowledge to do this. So anyway, so what we need to do is we're gonna go to the line editor, and there's something called action column placement. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. So action column placement. We're gonna put it on the left. Save this, right? So I told you it's easy. That's it. Just a click, nothing. CPQ is always click, click, click. We're gonna see a formula today though, but most of CPQ formulas, I'll share some documents with you guys as well. You guys can make use of that. So what was I gonna show you guys? So if I click on bundle, all right. If I just so another thing that I did was I took out the minimum product selection, because otherwise that would mean that I have to keep selecting, and I want to buy some time, right? So basically what I did was I took out the minimum product that we need to select, so we don't have to, even if I don't want to select, right? I don't need to select. So if we do this, right, can you guys see that? So before it was on the right side, right? As you can see, in real time, if you don't know anything about CPQ, you feel like, oh, how do I do that? Do I need a coding? Do I need a developer to code these or things like that? But no, most of these things are just click, 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 right? So now what we want to do is, what I want to do next is this. I'll show you guys real quick. So, yeah, 1 second, I'll explain that. So if I select that many, right? So it's so let's say you have 20 products on this page right now. It's time consuming for you to actually click delete all of that, right? So now the thing is, we want to look at how to delete multiple lines at a time. Again, it's nothing too crazy at all. So what you do, you come to your line editor, and I believe there's something, yeah, enable multi-line delete, right? That's it. Save it. Okay. Then if we go back to refresh this page, and these are a sample of requirements, there might not be big stuff, but there sometimes, it's easy to forget things like that, right? So if I just select a few products, right? So if I say select, so you guys can see, right? So I don't want to be deleting one product at a time. So now I get this option to select all products or the number of products that I want to delete. And then you have a button up here that says delete lines. Okay. So we're just going to say delete lines. You guys can see that, right? So that's all we need to do. Was that a requirement? No, okay. I just wanted to show you guys that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What's next? So, and also the reason I wanted to show you this is I've actually worked on the CPQ project that has a similar requirement as part of their requirement, something similar to what I just showed you guys. Theirs is a little bit more detailed than this though, but it's kind of along the same line, right? And obviously, of course, there were lots of requirements, and some of those requirements actually needed the developer to code the requirements. So some of these things look so simple, but that is CPQ for you. So what you do mainly in CPQ is configuration, unless, of course, if sometimes it requires a developer, and then the developer will work on such tasks, right? That's okay. But most of the time, you're just doing configuration and stuff like that. So now the next thing we want to do is look at how to adjust columns, right? So you guys can see like there is a gap in between the product and product name, quantity, and all this. There's no way we can adjust the column. Again, it's easy fix. So what do I even mean by that? So if I go here, let me not show you that yet. So if I go here, right? So this is what I mean. So you guys can see that we can adjust this, like, right? So what we do again, so I'm just trying to show you some of the settings in the configuration of CPQ as well, right? So again, we're going to remain on this line editor, and there's something called enable column resizing. Yep, there we go. So enable column resizing, right? So save if I go back, actually, let me just do a quick save. If I refresh, I don't have to add products again, I guess. If I do a quick save, okay, yeah. So you guys can see that, right? Before it wasn't there. So these are simple stuff. Like I just wanted to show you guys real quick before we get into some like crazy stuff, okay? And basically, we couldn't resize the columns. Try again. Okay, I don't know why you couldn't, but let's see. I don't know why it couldn't, but anyway. Okay, what's this? Yeah, that's going far, far wide. All right, so what you've seen so far is these are nothing but user enhancements, right? So sometimes you hear the word user enhancement and on a project. So these are ideas that you can also bring up on a project and say, oh, we can enhance by doing these or by, adding this. It would make it look nicer and, cleaner and things like that, right? And another thing is we can add groups as well. So I might as well show you that. So we can add group. So what is the use of groups anyway? Like most of the time, people just like some people have done all this Cpq training, trailhead and things like that. But one of the usefulness of having groups is we can create two orders. Okay, so we can have two orders, right? So one for like the products in group A. So let's say this is group A or group one, and another from the products in group B. So we're creating two orders, right? One in group, I'm going to rename this group so we can name it properly, but I'll say group one for now. And another order that we want to create is coming from the second group, right? So why would we do that though? Why would we, in what scenario or what would cause us to do that, right? So why create two orders, right, from a single code, right? So we have this code right now. So why do we want to create two orders there? A good example of something that I have also seen before as well is, and this is just an example, right? Not exactly the way it happened, but I just wanted to use this as an example. So let's say there is a big company, or we have a big company, and you're making the company is making a bulk purchase from Amazon or a manufacturer, right? So you can have a set of laptops with specific configuration delivered to your site as a company or as a client in New York, and also have another set of laptops with also specific configurations delivered to your site in LA or Calgary or wherever, right? So instead of creating two separate quotes, right? So this is one of the very good uses of having groups, right? So instead of creating two separate quotes itself, so now you can create two groups and create each order for each groups. Okay, let me explain that. So this is group one. So we're just going to say New York for now, right? We're going to say New York, and we're going to add another group. So don't worry too much about this, but I'll just try to make it. So we're just going to add laptop stuff here. Select, is that a laptop bundle? Yeah, I'm just going to pick one, right? So, oh, sorry, did I do that right? Okay, yeah, good. That's what I wanted. So this is going to go to LA. Okay, so this is one of the usefulness of having groups, right? So you're creating two orders inside one code. So this saves you time from saying, oh, I'm going to create this code separately and I'm going to create this code separately, right? So that saves you some time. I think someone was going to say something. So next, we're going to look at how to enhance user experience of codes containing a large number of code lines. Again, these are some enhancement stuff. It's nothing too crazy. So again, I'm trying to, what's that word? Kill two birds with one stone. Yeah, so I'm trying to show you these as well at the same time give you examples and requirements, right? So I don't have to spend another time showing you guys this again. So what we want to do is also, I believe that it should be in the line editor, and we want to enable large quote experience. Where is that? Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, right. Enable large quote experience. Okay. So I'm going to save this. So I would like for you guys to do a bit more research on enable large quote experience. Okay. There are other advantages to enabling this feature. So I would like for you guys to do a bit of research on that. But anyway, so if I go back here, refresh, if I refresh, actually, let me delete this, delete all lines, add product. Okay, I'll add a bundle product again. I'll select, I'll just pick a few products for now. Okay, I'll save. So the difference between, you're probably not going to see a lot of difference, right? But one of the differences that you probably would notice is in here, now we, where is this? So this wasn't there before. We're going to see more later. There should be, it's going to come up anyway, but there's going to be a drop down arrow here. The reason we don't have it now is because we don't have that many stuff here at the moment, but there's going to be like a drop down arrow and we can see more details on that. And, yeah, and there's not a lot of difference, but it's usually good for large products. Another way we can see the differences is I'll quickly show you another way. If I do add group, I should have saved that. I'll just quickly add another group, okay? Just quickly, I want to show you guys something. Okay, so group 1, group 2, group 1, group 2. So what is the advantage of this? So let's say group 2 or Los Angeles has lots of products, right? If we have both of them on the same page, you guys can see the difference now, right? If I go back and quickly do this. Oh, let me do a quick save so I don't have to add products again. So enable, so I'm going to uncheck this box, okay? So if I refresh, oh, it's still saving. If I refresh this page right now, okay? So you guys can see the difference, right? So now, so imagine that a group 1, like New York has like 50 others, right? So that means you have to scroll all the way down before you can see group 2, right? But this is so this is why I said do some research on enable large quote experience, because it has a lot of usefulness, right? But you guys can see the difference, right? So if I go here, yeah, it would show both of them. But before, if I save this right now, save this again, right? If I refresh this page, right? So you guys can see the difference, right? So now I have to select separately, right? Again, later, once we start adding more stuff here, you're going to see a drop down arrow here. Okay. And I forgot to show you that this will actually, let me just be sure. So enable large code experience. I'm going to refresh one more time. So pay attention to this page in particular, right? That line there. So if I save this, sorry, if I refresh, not save, right? Did you guys notice that we have fewer information here and that toggle button is gone, right? So that's some of the things that I want to show you guys. So anyway, let's quickly move on. So I think we have another requirement. So if a product is associated with a bundle, then we want to restrict the sale of that product as a standalone. That's another requirement. Okay, so we have a product that is associated with a bundle product, but we want to restrict the sale of that product as a standalone. Again, this is easy. This is just like click stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to cancel out of this. So if I go to I think I want to keep this for quote. Okay, I'll use this for product. I'll use this page for product. So if I go to product, if I do, for example, so this requirement is actually good for this kind, and I picked these products here because this requirement makes it easier for me to be able to show you this as well, right? So if a product is associated with a bundle, okay, we have processors that are associated with our desktop bundle, but literally in real life, right? You don't buy a processor on its own, right? It comes with the system. So if I do i3 and AMD processor. So if I just go, so what you do, so basically what we're saying is we want to restrict the sale of this product. So if I go back to this page, let me just refresh this and make sure that I can do it. I want to clear this and have a quick, okay. So I want to delete. Actually, I'm going to ungroup first and then I'm going to delete. Yeah, sorry, please mute yourself. I'm going to do a quick save. I want to show you the difference of what we're doing, okay? Add product, bundle. So in here, we can see i3 processor, right? We can see i5, i7, and AMD processor. But technically, we don't want to be selling this product as a standalone product. They need to go inside this bundle only. So the only time we want to see the processor is whenever we select the bundle product, right? So what do we do? So we go to, you guys saw me, I opened all the processors, right? I just right clicked and opened in a new tab, okay? So what we do is we want to change the component field. Again, I find that the org that I am used to has different layouts. So okay, yeah, that's what we need, right? So the component field, so we got to say true or yes or whatever that translates to you, right? So we want to say, we've got to check mark this. So again, I am using this opportunity to show you more fields and usually I want to show you the key fields, okay? So, and this is a requirement. This is a real life requirement as well. It's very common one as well, actually. So if I do component, save, right? Now, if I go back to this page, I am no longer going to be able to select this as a standalone product. It's going to disappear, okay? That's another troubleshooting. Like whenever someone is saying, oh, my product is not showing, right? I cannot select them. So make sure the component is not selected. So if I refresh this page, okay, and quickly, come on. Okay, so now tell me, can you see the processor here is gone? We can no longer sell the processor as a standalone product. So how do we now sell that? So we got to select the desktop bundle, select, and here it is, right? So now you can only select this as part of the bundle. So that is our requirement, right? So if a product is associated with a bundle, then we want to restrict the sale of that product as a standalone. That's what we just did. So I'm just going to close these guys here. I'll close that. It looks like our system is fast today. That's good, right? Okay, so I have another requirement that I didn't put on here, but I didn't forget anyway, but I didn't get enough time that for me to add it there, right? But I noted it down. So another requirement is if we want a product to be sold as free, right? We don't want to charge for that product, right? Whether it's in a bundle or whether it's in like a standalone product, right? So for example, let's pick sorry, where's my, so let's pick, I'll cancel. So let's pick this product bundle, and I want to pick, where is, okay, I want to pick this headphone, right? So I would say select. So that requirement is we want to have this product sold as free, whether or not it's in a bundle or a standalone, right? So quickly, where could that be? So that could be in miscellaneous, add-ons, headphone, right? So this as well, okay? So I would save, okay? I would save that. So now this product is selling for $50 if it's added to a bundle. Let me just do a quick save so that if I refresh this page, we can see the changes, okay? $50, $50, right? So the requirement is we want to sell that product for free, right? So how do we achieve that? So what we're going to do is, 1 second. Where is that desktop bundle? Yeah, that's the one. Actually, I should do it on the product itself. I don't need to go to the product option. Sorry. So where is the headphone? Sorry, guys. It's usually a long day, so I don't want to be straining my eyes any longer or any further. So anyway, so where is this? I can, yeah, sorry, I can just do this. I don't know why my edit thing disappeared on some of these products, but that's okay. That's not a big problem. So how do we achieve that? So we use the optional field, right? So we're just going to say true. So the optional field will help us to sell that product for free. So if I save this right now, if I go back, and guys, please probably send me a reminder in the chat. So I want to undo everything that I'm doing because sometimes it can mess up the org, okay, or whatever whatever we're doing. So let me move this to the side a little bit so we can see. So I want this to be here, but anyway. So headphone, the total of our product is 110. So we want to sell headphone for free. So 1 second. So that's 50, so that's 110. I don't know why this is showing here, but so if I go back to headphone, that's headphone, right? Actually, let me just refresh this page. Did I refresh it? I don't even know. Oh, I can re-add it. Actually, you know what? Let me try to re-add it and see. So if I add again, add bundle, yeah, and add headphone, that should really work unless something is. So if I go to add-ons, if I go to that, right? So if I say save, let's see. Wait. So HP headphone.
Hi, Olu. Can you check the chat?
Hi. Okay, is the component checkbox on the product detail alone, or we can also use product option type as component? So is the component checkbox, sorry. So you said I've answered already. Okay, all right. 1 second. So optional. Let me do this in the product options as well. Let's see. So if I go to, wait. Yeah, that's what I need to do, but I just want to be sure that I haven't clicked something again. So products, if I go to related. So Ramat, did you say that I already answered your question? Or I don't think I get the question, but I think you're saying that I already answered the question, right? Okay. Yeah, I guess that's what you're saying. Where is that product? Headphone. Here it is. I'll open this in the new tab, but for now, it's usually in that. Yeah. Okay, let me go here. Optional. If I go back and edit. Yeah, how to do that is the optional anyway. So if you go here, select this, if optional don't contribute to the, look, optional don't contribute to the quote total or get transferred to the opportunity. So anyway, that's what we need to do. But this, I just need so desktop bundle, headphone, desktop manual. So oh yeah, sorry guys. It's actually working. So this is the total. Can you guys see that? So I don't know why. So usually this should be closer here, but I know I haven't changed anything anyway. But this is the total subtotal, but this is the actual total, right? So you guys can see that the headphone. So I don't know. This org is a bit weird for me because I'm not used to this view. Like I'm used to a different view. Probably this is kind of a new view for Cpq. But anyway, if you understand something, you already know what it is, right? So now let me go back and show you what I was talking about. Where is it? No, I don't need this one. This one, optional, right? So if I go back, edit, optional. Thanks, Ramat. And thanks, Ramat, as well. So Ramat was, I missed her message a little bit, but she was helpful. Like she was like, oh, that bug that we had last night, she was trying to troubleshoot and, helping. And I really appreciate that, right? I really appreciate that. Thanks, Ramat. Yeah. Okay. So what am I doing now? I already unchecked that, right? So now I'm going to refresh this page. Okay. I'm going to refresh this page and, yeah, can you guys see that? Right? Did you see the difference? So now the prices are back, right? So now we're being charged for that. So in order to achieve that requirement, if we could say that, so that's the optional that you use for that. Okay. So then, I think I want to add another requirement here, actually. So if we're selling any products as a standalone, it should be chargeable. But if we're selling as part of any bundle, then it must be free. So how do we achieve this? So you guys already know this. I've done something. I think I'm probably repeating this, but I think I did it in a different way. Like I didn't talk about, I think I might have showed you anyway, but it's okay. I'll just show you again. So what we want to do is if I go, I'm already on this page. So if I go to, so which product shall I use? Okay, I'll use the headphone. So we've already seen something similar to this anyway. So don't worry, guys. It's just me trying to show you different stuff. So where is the headphone again? So if I open this, and yeah, so I already showed you guys this, right? So if I do that, save, if I go to, so this is as a bundle. Okay, so if I go here, refresh, right? We've seen something like this already anyway. So, headphone, whenever it's added to a bundle, it should be free. But if it's being bought as we want to sell it at the price if it's being sold as a standalone anyway. So let me do this. So don't panic in Salesforce or in Cpq or whatever if what you're doing is not what you wanted it to do. Don't worry, it's just the way it is sometimes. But let me just check properly. So this is headphone. This is, sorry, is it? Yeah, so this is bundled. Yeah, so that's good. So if I go to the product itself, headphone, let me just check something here. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, it should work. It should work. Let's do this. Select. Where is it? Add-ons and headphone and save. Yeah, so we've seen this before, right? So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So now, if this product is selected as a bundled product, we're not going to charge for it, right? You guys can see the price now. So we're only charging $60, right? Because we're not charging for that product, right? So we saw that a few days ago anyway. So next thing that I want to do is I want to talk about standard line item drawer, and that's a field set. Okay. I want to talk about, let me quickly show you here. 1 second. So if we add columns, right, to the cart page, right? We've seen one before, which is the product configuration page. Like if I go adding all these columns to the product configuration page, right? We saw how to do that. But now, how do we add to the quotes, right? To the edit quote or even this page, right? So how do we do that? So what we want to do is, if I go to which one of this? Yeah, okay, I'll use this one. So this is the quote line. So we want to add to the quote line, okay? So if I open this, field set, we need a field set. And that's the line editor, I think. All right, okay, that's the one. Yeah, so if I do, so that's the line editor, okay? So if I do what do I want to do here? So if okay, let me just do this. Hopefully I'll remember that. So I'm going to drag this here, and I'm going to do, I have a field that I want to add here. So net price, net total. I want to add the net total. So why is that highlighted? Anyway, I'm going to add the list total. So you guys would see what I'm trying to say in a moment. So I'm going to add the markup. I'm going to add the optional as well. I'm going to add the start date. I don't know why it's highlighted. I'm going to add the tax code and pricing method. Where is our pricing method? Okay, I'll do that for now. Right. So that's the quote line, right? So that's the quote line. So if I go back, right? So this is the quote line. Okay. So this here is the quote line. So if I refresh, yeah, hold on. Let me add a few more that I want to show you something, right? It's not allowing me to show you. So what was I on this page? Yeah. So line editor. I'm just gonna add. I'll probably take it out again, but there's something that I want to show you guys, but that wasn't enough to do that. So I'll just add as many as I can for now. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. So if I save that, if I go back and refresh, okay, yeah, this is what I want to show you. So in the business settings, there will be some requirements whereby the client always, you guys can see that they have to scroll all the way here before they can see all these columns, right? So this is not good. This is not good user experience, right? Because you can imagine like if they have like 50 odd columns or who knows, right? 20 or 30 or whatever. So they have to keep scrolling. Again, you guys remember, I always say Cpq is all about configuration, and all we've been doing so far is configuration, right? Configuring the org. So we don't like this. This is not good, right? So what I'm going to do is this. Obviously, you can see it for some busy business, it's time consuming, scrolling right and left, left all the time. So in this case, we have what is called the standard line item drawer, okay? And if you ask me what is the use of the standard line item drawer, basically it will give us an expandable, right? You guys would see that because sometimes when you're trying to explain, you might not see that, but it would give us, unless obviously if you've done some of these in the trails and probably you came across this, right? So basically it's going to give us like a drop down on the columns, and that way we don't have them we don't have to scroll right and left all the time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo what I just did here. So if I just do this, and then I probably would bring back the, where is it now? Product cost. Yep. I'll bring that back. Product name. Where is the product name? I need that. I need the quantity. And what else? I can't remember all of them anyway, but list unit price. Yep. I thought this was there too as well. Additional discount. I need the net unit price and the net total. Okay. So basically what I'm just doing is I'm reverting it back to the way it was before. So nothing, I'm just kind of doing what I just did, right? So now what we want to do is we're going to go to so these are the two important field set in here, okay? So we're going to go to the standard line item drawer, okay? We're going to do this and we're going to add some in here. So I think some that I took out. So for example, I'm going to add markup. I'm going to add this. I'll add this pricing method. I'll add, where is it? Yeah, I'll add an optional. I would add, I think we already have the unit cost. I don't know. But anyway, I'll add that and just add this as well, right? So now I'm going to save this. Then I'll go back and show you the difference, okay? So you guys can see that this is not good for business at all, right? Like who does that, okay? So refresh. Here we go. So this is what we just did. Okay. So now all those overlapping columns, now we can view them in here, right? So you just do that drop down. This is enhancing. Sometimes you get this as a requirement, but sometimes if you're working on a project, you can also suggest this, right? But because some people don't really care or they don't know that such thing exists, if you see that, you can just suggest that, oh, you know what, we can actually help you to make this look nicer so you don't have to keep scrolling, back and forth, right? So you guys can see that, right? So these are the columns that were kind of overlapping on this side of the screen, right? So that's about that. I just wanted to show you that. Let me just see if there's something else that I wanted to. Okay, so product package code. So this is used mainly for bundle products, right? So the product package code is basically used for bundled products. So we can display a pattern of bundled products, basically a code that displays that product. Let me quickly show you what I'm trying to say. We've seen that. Okay. So we have a product called desktop bundle desktop, right? So we want to generate a code right in here. We want to have a package product code that would look something like this, right? So for example, when someone is buying or purchasing a desktop with 18 inches and 18-inch monitor and processor i5 and 8 gig, we want to have something that looks like this in this field, right? This is what the people, the fulfillment order or the fulfillment team would look at and say, oh, okay, this is where is it? So so we want to have it here, right? So this is something that the fulfillment order team would need, right? And this is also sometimes a requirement, even not sometimes, it's a requirement as well. So how do we achieve this in our org? So what we want to do is, if I go to product again, if I open this, I want to open, this is probably going to take a while, but I'll try to, 1 second. I'll try to figure out the best way to do this. Okay. So I want to, okay, let me view all first. So let me do this. I'm going to do, okay, let me just do according to this actually. So I'm going to do monitors, processors, and RAM. Okay. So if I go to all monitors, so all monitors. So if I open this, I'll do this first. Okay. So if I go to, I'm going to edit all of them. Oh, I have my edit button here, 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 and here. Okay, so we're looking for a component code, and that's usually on the advanced settings. Yeah, here we go. So what we want to do is, so what's this? So this is 20-inch monitor. So what I'll do is this. So for the product code, I would say 20M or M20. M20, okay? And for the component code, you guys would understand this in a moment, okay? I would say, sorry, someone is calling my line, but this is the wrong time to call me. M20, I need to pay attention here, because this is a bit, if I don't pay attention, I might miss something. So I want to call this M20. So let me just check. So M20, okay, all right. So if I do, where is it? So M20, okay, good. I'll save that. And I'll make the next one. Where is this? This is 18. So I would say M18, right? So I would just say M18. So they're all going to have the same component code. You guys would understand this in a moment, okay? So I would save this. I would go here. I would say, what's this one? 22. So I would say M22, and still they're all monitors. So I would say save. All right. So next one was this 16, right? So M16, and 10 as well. So I'll save that. Now I'm going to do the same for processors, right? Processors. I'll do RAMs next. So I would do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, those are the processors, right? So I would say, no, edit. All right. So this one, I'm gonna say, so what's this? Processor. So I'm gonna say, okay, I would give this, where is it again? Where did it go? I would give this P, what's this? P I5. So P for processor, right? I5, right? And I would say 30, because I want this to be at the last. So you guys would understand in a moment. Just wait. You would understand this in a moment. So if I go back to, so you would understand the component code position, and you would understand this as well. Okay. So if I do PI5 30, so save, close, P, what's this? PI7, right? So PI7, and if I say 30 as well, yeah, I want it to be at the last. I would close this. I would say, what's this? AMD. So I can say PAMD or something, PAMD, and do that, right? Then Is that all? There should be one more, right? So this is i3. Okay, so I would say processor i3 and 30. I would save. So now I'm gonna go and do the RAMs. So if I do this, do this, do this, do this. All right, okay. So our system is fast today, so I really like that. I like that today. So I'm kind of doing the same thing, right? So this is gonna be RAM. Okay, R. So I'll use R. So if I go component code, so that's gonna be R 4GB. I'm just gonna say 4GB, R 4GB 20. Okay, R 4GB 20. And yeah, that's good. Wait 1 second. 4GB. Yeah, that's fine. So if I close that, let me start from here. So this is 16 gig. So I would say R16GB. Okay, this is gonna be 20. I would save that. Then I would close that and I would go to this is R 8GB, 8GB, and 20. I would save that. And the last one should be R12GB, R12GB, 20, and save that. Okay, good. So that part is done. So the next part that we want to do now is I'm going to go back to, let me close this. Close this. I want to keep this not too many. Okay, this is our bundle, right? I'll just click on that. Yep, I need this page. So if I do edit, so what we want to do here is there is a field called code pattern. So this is what's going to work with the other one. So code pattern, where is this now? I'll just use Control F if I cannot find it. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's configure code pattern, not just code pattern, configure code pattern. Okay. So I'm going to say desk. You guys would see that. So I'm going to say show monitor first, right? That's 10, right? So you guys can see the 10, 20, and 30. Then show RAM, right? Right. Was it RAM? Yes. So show RAM next, and then show the, what's it called now? Processors last, right? I think it's this field, configure code pattern field. Yeah, that's the field. So I'm going to save this. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right. So let's go here. I'm going to, you know what? I'm just going to delete all of this. Quick save, refresh the page. Actually, that's already been refreshed. So I'm going to add. Oh yeah, the product code is different from the component code. Yeah. Okay, so if I add the bundle, sorry, I saw that question late. Yeah, we're not getting many questions, so that's good. So I try to keep my chat open. So if I open this, right, this, and I want to add any of this, right? So I'll just say 18. This should work. This should work. Hopefully, I don't know if I missed a step, but anyway, that's all I need. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I don't want to troubleshoot. All right, so let's see. Oh, it's not working. Oh, wait. Product package code. There's something else that I'm missing. Wait. There's a process. There's a step. So that should really show here. So we have the monitor. Yeah, hold on a second. There's something else that I'm missing. So one second. Yeah, so on this code line, yeah, I need to copy. Yeah, there's something that I'm missing here. So, okay, so if I go back to, I'm going to leave that. I'll come to this page. Okay, I'm using that. I'll use this one. So, If I go, yeah, I missed a step. I just remembered that. I was thinking that, 1 second. So 1 second, if I go to, we don't even have, let me quickly, no, not this, sorry. There's something I'm trying to do here. So if I do edit line, if I do add product, I'll just save it. I just need to save it. So if I do select, just pick anyone for now, save. So then what do I want to do now? Okay, save this. So now I'm going to go to related. Yeah, I want to open one of this, get to the code line. So in here, we should have package product code. We should have, sorry. Okay. All right. So what I'll do, I would go, actually, this is the code line, right? I'll just go here, page layout, that one. There should be product package code, product package, products. Where is it? Okay, here it is, right? So I'm just going to drag this here. So I'm going to save. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. So, okay, so now there's one more step that I'm missing. So if I do, 1 second. Let me just refresh this page and add the product again. I think I need to copy something somewhere. Delete lines, add product. Where is it again? Bundle, select. I'll just select a few for now, just to make sure that it's working. So if I select I3, wait. So I3, so if I do save, yeah, I need to, so this is this page. If I refresh this page, I think I miss one step here. So okay, something is missing. So Dex, yeah, something is not right. Yeah, so you guys can see it's showing something here. So product package code Dex M22. So that means if I go back to the product desktop bundle, if I do view, where is it? View all. Let me just check one at a time and see. If I just do the what was that again? So monitor 16. So as an example, if I just do monitor 16, let's see. What did I put there? So I am saying that component code M16 10. So M16 10. So 16 monitor. I'm just doing a bit of troubleshooting in my head. The process is right, but I might have put those numbers, and this probably something is not right in here, but that's how to do it. So I'm just trying to figure out what the problem is for now. So component code position, that's 10. So that's the first one. So okay. So if I go to product. And if I do, yeah, so desk, wait, so desk. So basically I'm saying 10 is monitor, blah, 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 blah. So that's okay. Configure code pattern. Okay, you know what? I'll troubleshoot this. I don't want to waste your time. It's something not too crazy, but yeah, I just want to be sure. Okay, yeah, I know something that's the right way, but 1 second. So, for example, if I open this, yeah, so PI7. Yeah, so I'm saying show PI7. And component code position is 30. So if I go back here, if I do this, delete lines, add product, oh my goodness, time is not on my side. So if I do undo, select. Okay, so if I select 22, monitor 22. Okay, let me select this, see what happens. I think I did that as well. So monitor 22, package product code. Okay, it's okay. I would fix that. I would find out what the problem is, but I can see that it's showing in the code line anyway. But I would find out. Let's move on. Let me not waste too much time. If I remember any step that actually, wait. Let me think. I don't like to. I really want to make sure that this works. So, okay, I'll figure it out. I will let you guys know. Let me just try one more thing here. So if I do, so that's oh wait. Product code. Yeah, P17. Yeah, that's what I want. So P17. That's 30. So that's the processor. That's the order. Okay, it's okay. I would let you guys know what the issue is. Hopefully, it shouldn't be something too crazy. So next is I'll come back to that one. So next is if we want to add product images to cart, and I know we have some Cpq gurus in the house, right? Try to troubleshoot that and let me know as soon as you figure it out. Okay, that is the process, but I might wait. Anyway, that's the process, but I don't want to dwell too much on that. So now I showed you how to add pictures or images during the Salesforce admin and consultant class. I'm not going to I'll show you, but I'm just going to really go over that. Okay. So the next thing we want to look is adding product images to cart. Okay. So next we look at how we can add product images to cart, and then you can actually see those product images next to the product in the cart, right? One way to do that is should the code position be 10 instead of 30? So should the code position be 10? Where is this? Where is this? So if I go to monitor, this is the way to do it though, but so code position. So should the code position be 10? So yeah, that's not going to make or break anything. So basically what 10 means is I'm just saying that I want to display. This is 10. M18 is 10. So basically I'm saying, so this is what I did, right? So desk and 20, 30. So I'm just telling the system that monitor is 10. So I can mix it. I can make monitor 30. So that means it's just going to push it all the way back, right? So I'm just saying that display No, I'm just using this to explain. I'm just using this to explain. So if you guys see it's working, so it's just not showing in the quote line editor, but what I did is working. It's just a few things that I probably need to check. But anyway, so if I go to any of these products right here, so you guys can see it. This is saying desk M22, right? So if I save, so you guys should try. So before you give a suggestion, just fix it and then let me know. So that way I don't want to go back. I'm gonna fix it. I know I have worked on everything I'm showing you. I've worked on everything before. It's just that there might be one or two things, and then yes, it's around that code and everything, right? But I don't want to go back, so I can move on real quick. And then again, tomorrow, I can then say, oh, this is what the issue is, right? Most of the time anyway, I can walk away now and come back and fix it. But when I'm in a live class, I don't want to be spending much time on that. But anyway, so I was going to do something just now. So I was just going to do something just now. So this one, I just wanted to check something real quick. But if you can fix it, then tell me what it is. So this is showing. So basically, this should be showing that full number. So that's part of why I know that this is, something is not right. But it's okay. That's not a big deal. It will work. I will tell you what the problem is next time we meet. Okay. So I was showing you guys. Okay. So I was I know Ramat is going to be on this right now. So Ramat, before the end of the class, you can quickly let me know. If you were able to solve it, but it's okay. I'll tell you guys next time. Or if you guys can. I just use the hyphen to explain the Excel, but you need to use the curly bracket, right? In the org. Anyway, so adding images to products in the cart, right? So there are two ways to do this. So we can do this via files, right? So you can upload your images. So if I go to files, you can upload your images via this page, or you can go to classic, which is what I showed you guys in the admin and consultant class, right? However, the best practice is to use document folder that I showed you. And the document folder obviously is not available in Lightning, right? So in order to view that, we're going to go to Classic. I'll just show you real quick. I have already uploaded all the images because it's going to take some time and we don't have time on our side based on the amount of, the time that I've been given to deliver this program. So basically what you do is, sorry, I was too fast there. So you click on the plus sign, you scroll down, or you can use Control F. Then you click on Documents, okay? So once you click on Documents, just click on New. You guys can see I already uploaded that, right? So then you give it a name, for example, 1 terabyte, blah, blah, blah. 1 terabyte, blah, 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 is going to give you like the API name. Make sure it's externally available, all of that. Choose the file. Yes, so you guys can see I did all of this today before the class. So then save, and that's it, right? So if I switch back to Lightning, and also what happens is sometimes when you load via the Lightning files, we get some images error, like maybe when the server is slow or the network is slow, right? So you get something that looks like this. Something that, all these kind of images, right? So you can see that. So that's why at the moment it's recommended to use documents. That might be fixed later. I don't know. But for now, I am using documents, okay? But if you want to use Lightning files, that's good as well. So, and what happens is there could be a number of reasons why that gets slow, but on document in Classic is 100% reliable. So I have already done all of that for you guys. So what I'm going to do next is so I'm going to go to, where is this? Let me close this. Yep. So So in real time, you get everything from the client. Okay, remember you shouldn't download any images from internet for the client. So if I quickly go to products, where is it? So if I go to products, so this might be there already, but let me just be sure. So I need something called, oops. Oh, can't type. Okay, it's not there, so that's fine. I need this. I need this. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick save and also save it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to 1 second. If I close this, if I where is this stuff here? So if I'm gonna go back to Classic. Okay, I'll open Classic in one side, and where is my other stuff here? Okay. So what I want to do is, what's the best way to do this? So if I do all products, I need to know. Okay, good. So this is going to take a little while, but I need to do this. Okay. Actually, you know what I should do? I'll do the ones that we probably would need most of the time. So that would be like sorry, I'll close this one that I already opened. So I'm going to close this. So I need the RAM. RAM. I'll use the RAM, the monitor. I don't need it. I'll take the RAM and the processor for now, right? So, and the processor, yeah. This is going to slow down the system a bit, but it's okay. And where is the AMD processor? Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is, where is my classic? Where is my classic? Yeah, here it is. So I'll quickly go to documents. Where is the document? I'll quickly go to document. I'm just going to say show 25 items. So one at a time, so I don't miss this. So this is 12 gig, right? 12 gig. So where is my image for 12 gigs? So I'm just going to open this. So what you do, you copy this ID. That's the image ID, okay? Copy, then go to that. So where is that picture ID field? Here it is. So paste, okay? Okay. So I'm going to save this. I will go to another one. So we've already done. Okay, I'll close this and this is 16 gig. I would edit 16 gig. I would open. There's so many things to do here. Copy, edit, paste, and I can, oops, where is it? 16 gig, right? So I can close that. I'll go back here. What's the next one? 16 monitor. So if I go to 16 monitor, copy here, paste, and I'll close that one. 18 monitor. Let me just edit that already. So I come back there. So 18 monitor. So if I go to 18 monitor, copy, edit. I already edit anyway. So paste, and I'll close that one. So 20 monitor. So if I go back, if I open 20 monitor, where is it? 20 monitor. So I would copy again. I would go back here, picture ID. I wish I can just edit from here. Okay, so this is the step that you follow if you want to add images to a product. There's still more steps though, but this is part of the step anyway. So next is 22 monitor. So 22 monitor, copy, edit, paste, and I'll make, yeah, that's fine. I'll close that. I'll go here. What's the next one? 4 gig RAM. 4 gig RAM. Where is it? Oh, show 10 more items. So 4 gig, show 25 items. I think I saved it 4 gig, right? Finding Doug. It might not find it. Oh, maybe I don't have one. 1 second. New. 4 gig RAM. That 4 gig RAM, that save. Yeah, I do. So why is it saying that? I know that I do. So where is it? No, okay. I'll leave that for now. By show 10, show 25. Yeah, it's not. Why can't I see it here? Okay. 8 gig. I'll do 8 gig then. Even 8 gig is not showing. Yeah. Where is all view? There's no. You're saying go to all view? Nope, that's where is my RAM? Where is my RAM? There's no all view here. So saying top right. This is the only option. Is this what you're talking about, Ogale? Anyway, let me continue. Yeah, there's no all view on this page, but where is it? Anyway. So I3. At least I have I3. Oh, bye. I3. Where is this again? So copy. I'll find it in a moment. Don't worry. So where is I3? I3. Okay. All right. For that, save. Okay. So I'll close that. I5, right? Let's go to I5. I'll figure out what's going on in a moment. So I'll copy that. I5. This. Save. All right. Close that. So I have minimal windows to look at. So I7. Just my RAM is missing. Okay. All right. I'll find it. I will find it. All right. I7 is done. I'll just edit this. Where is this? AMD. Yep, that one. Copy. That, save. All right. So what's next? So, all right. So I'm just missing 4 gig and 8 gig. All right. So quickly, let me if I try to add a new one. So if I say 4 GB RAM, what was the error the last time actually? I didn't pay attention to that error, but I know that I added everything earlier today though. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm not gonna, we'll try to use what we have for now. So we're missing 4 gig and 8 gig, so that's okay. So now the next thing that we want to do is basically we've done all of that. So now what we need to do is create a formula, right? So I'm going to create a formula. I already have that somewhere anyway. So if I go to here, so this is the product. Yeah. So we're going to create a formula in the product object. Okay. So by adding the ID alone, we cannot see the image. So in order for us to actually see the image, we need to write a formula. Okay. If I can just do that real quick here. So it's just going to be, you guys know about this stuff anyway. So it's just a formula. I already have it somewhere there. So if I just say product image, it should be text, right? I think. Yep. So now it's here. I already have it in the notes. Okay. So I'll use the second one. Copy, paste. It should work. Yeah, it should work. Okay. All right. So next, visible. Next. Oh yeah, sorry. There's something that I also want to explain. So if I save this, so if I go back to image, product image, right? So this right here. So if I can just do this. So this right here, the this server servlet dot image server is used to access the image in the browser. Okay, that's basically what this is all about. So this is what it's going to help us to be able to access the image in the browser. Okay, so if I go back and I need to make sure that it's in the page layout. Page layout. Which one of this? It should be this one. So if I do product image, where is it? Product image, where is it? Okay, that's good. So it's somewhere here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's good where it is. I'll just save this anyway. So now, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to, so we want to view that. So for example, in this product, we want to view an image of this product here, right? It does what we've just done is we can view that on the project object on its own, but we want to be able to view that somewhere here. So the next thing that we need to do is I need to go to the quote line. So we want to view this on the quote line, right? So I need to go to the quote line. So I would say quote. So what we want to do again is we got to create a formula. Okay. So we need to add a product image on the quote line. So what we're doing basically is related to twin field. We're going to see twin field in Cpq as well. Don't worry. Okay. We're going to see twin field. So I'm going to say new. And again, it's going to be a formula. It's going to be product image. Okay. Text, right? Product image. That's fine. So what we want to do is we want to bring in that product image from the product, right? So this is, we're going to go over this bridge and where is it? Product image. Where did I miss it? Wait, it should be product image, right? Oh, sorry. I'm on product option. I should be on products. No one told me anything. You guys didn't tell me anything. You kept quiet. So I should be on products, not product option, right? Because I was like, okay, what's going on? So check sync tags. That should be good. All right. So that should be good. So next thing we want to do is so in order for us to view that column as well, remember we need a field set, right? So if I quickly go to, that's all done. So if I quickly go to the field set, we need a line editor. Okay. I want to bring that product image. You guys should understand what I'm doing. This is Salesforce stuff. Product image, where is it? It's a long day for me, guys. I'll put it here, okay? I'll save this. All right. That should be what we need for now. So what I'm going to do is I'll just delete this, right? So I will do a quick save. I will do add, and which ones did we add? So we added monitor. So I'm going to add a monitor, 18, all of this, guys. We add this and all the processor. We're only missing 2. Okay, we can't see the processor. So what I'll do is I'll add the processor from the bundle. So if I go here and processor, I'll just add this. So save. Okay, so where is it? Product image. 1 second. I think I should be adding that on the code. 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. So this quote line. So that's the product image. So save that. So if I go back to the quote, sorry, you're saying to refresh. Okay, I'll add it again. Even when I'm adding it, it should refresh, right? I'll just add a few for now because I know we have a 16 gig RAM, right? Okay, 16 gig RAM. So if I go to all product, just want to be sure, okay? So if I go to all product 16 gig RAM, yeah, it's there. Look, it's there, product image. So if I go back here, so if I select, yep, thanks guys, I didn't refresh, right? So now if I add more products, okay? So if I do, which ones do I want to add? So we have, oh, we didn't do monitors. So we have 12 gig, 16 gig. We're gonna add that one there. So we had all, not monitors. What's the other one? RAM, processor, and something else. Tell me. So RAM, processor, and was it monitors? I think it was monitor, right? Okay. All right. So, okay, I'll select bundle, select. Oh man, I've got lots that I want to show you guys. Come on. You know, when I'm teaching something, I really like you guys to understand because, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. That is so awesome. We're not doing bad, right? Look at that. That is so nice and beautiful. Yep. So that's what I'm looking for. So that's how you add images to the products, right? So quick thing before we move on that I want to show you guys is where is this now? So the few things that I want to troubleshoot. I want to see why I cannot add the I think it was 4 and 8 gig, right? I would work on that. I will fix that. And then the other one, right? But we get a quick, I want to show you something, some important stuff as well. So if I go to, this is our code line. So yeah, this is what so I already explained to you guys, right? So the line editor and the standard line editor, they're the most important field sets in here, okay? Most of the time, that's where you're going to be most of the time. So, and obviously, you guys know what the line editor is, right? So this is the line editor, right? So that's the line editor. And the drawer, the line drawer is this. I'm still getting to, right? So it's this, right? So you guys know that, right? So if I quickly go to another object. I can close this for now. If I go to the quote object, Ramat, we're still waiting. We're waiting. All right. So what's the next one that I want to show you guys? Field set. Because I can, it's displaying. Oh, Ramat said the package code. Oh, yeah. Yeah, can you guys see that, right? It's still not complete though, but I would fix that, right? There's something else. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, it's not going to show for that. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ramat. Yeah, it should be. So right now it's showing P15, but yeah, we're close, right? There's something else. So yeah, maybe not for all of them. Like not all of them is going to have anyway, because we only did for certain products, but it's okay. Yeah. Thanks, Ramat. I thought you fixed it and you wanted to. Yeah. So I'll tell you what it is, but you guys can see this is what we want to see, right? But we want to see this for all the products, like all the RAM products, all the monitor products, all the processors, right? So we want to see that, but this is what we're looking for. This is actually, you know what? Sorry, guys. It's only going to show on here because this is the bundle, right? But the only thing is it's not showing the way I want it to show like this, like M18R, blah, blah. But yeah, you guys can see what I was trying to do anyway, but it will show. I will tell you what the problem is. Okay. Thanks a lot, Ramat. So, I was going to show you something else here. Okay, yeah. So in the quote object, the only important field set is the line editor. Okay, that's the only important object, and that controls this line editor controls this top here. We're going to see more of this anyway. We're going to add more stuff in there. Okay, so it's going to control the space up here. Okay, and then the next one that I want to show you guys is I think I already did anyway, but let me quickly go there. I think it's the product option, right? So if I go to, maybe I can start with something else tonight. So product option, right? So if I go to the what's it called again, the option configuration. So the most important one here is the option configuration. Okay, this option configuration, and this is where it's so if we're on that product, no, not this page, I think we already canceled that page, right? You know, that page for the product configuration, we already made the settings that says we don't want to see that page. We just want to come directly to this page, right? But that controls the product configuration page. Okay. So subscription product, quickly before we run out of time, let me quickly do something about subscription product. Let me see my notes here. So yeah, so subscription products are services that run for a set period. So for example, 1 year internet service, right? So these are products with regular interval or recurring payments, right? So sometimes if you want to, there's never like one fixed way to answer like all these questions in an interview. It's your own understanding of it, right? So products with regular interval or recurring payment, payments is called subscription product. Okay, this can be products that depends on tenure or duration, and basically the meaning is for this kind of product is we need to pay in regular interval, right? An example, like I just mentioned, like your internet service, Amazon Prime, Netflix, and things like that, right? And how a subscription-based product is set up in the system is different from a standalone. Okay, so let me quickly show you the difference. Okay, it's not a lot of difference. So again, this is why I like Cpq, because it's pretty easy. Like you can see that everything we're doing is we're going to do some advanced stuff though, but usually not many people teach that, but it's okay. I would show you that as well. Advanced approval in Cpq. You're going to see some Apex and stuff like that, but don't panic. It's okay. I'll show you where you get it. I'll share some documentations with you where you can find all of this, right? So don't worry. So quickly, if I do product name, I'm gonna leave this as none. Okay, I would make it active. Now, the only difference between this and a standalone is, where is it? Yeah, here, subscriptions, right? Subscriptions, okay? So we have two options, so fixed and percent of total. I'll explain percent of total at some point. So fixed is basically that it's going to get the price of that subscription from the price book, okay? We're going to have example of percent of total later, and I'm going to say 12 months, or put 12 there and save, right? So don't forget to add the price book, otherwise it's not going to work, right? So warranty, how much should we charge for the computer warranty? There's so much that I want to show you guys, right? So much in Cpq. I'm scared that we don't have enough time, but I don't know. The way I teach is like, I don't like to just say, oh, I'm teaching and that's it, right? I really want to break everything down, but hopefully I don't know how we're gonna do that. Okay, so list price. Oh, sorry, I'm talking too much. Sorry, guys. All right, so that's done. So the next thing we want to do is we want to add this to our product bundle. So where is our bundle? Desktop bundle. If we go here, where is our options? New, and I don't even know what number we are right now, so I'll just say 400. I don't know, maybe that's what it is. This is the warranty. What else? I'm gonna add this to, do we have anything like this? Yes, that's good. What else do I want to do here? I think that's good for now. I would save, okay? So now if I go to, I'll remember to refresh this time around. So if I go here, okay, add product. I will add the bundle. I would say select, we should have the warranty there, right? So where is this? I'll just add a few, 16 monitor. We don't have an image for that, so we're not picking you. We have an image for you. So where is this? It should be in here, right? Miscellaneous, no. Extras, yep. Warranty, okay, good. So I'm gonna save, okay? So now, oh yeah, we didn't have one for 8 gig RAM. I shouldn't have picked you. So this is the warranty, right? So this is a subscription product. So now if I do, wait, we're still getting this stuff going all the way to the right. Okay. So if I do something like this, right? Oh, where is it? We need our subscription term. So, so 1 second, let me quickly go here. So that's the quote line, right? That should be the quote line. Why is it not there? So anyway, field set, that should be the line editor. Oh, that should be the drawer, sorry. That should be, 1 second, let me just quickly go here. So warranty, I'm looking for a subscription term. So it's not here for some reason. All right. So if I go to the standard line drawer, I'm just going to do Control F because I don't. Okay, this is what I need. Where do I want to put this? Let me see. So I want to put this next to probably before optional. Yeah. Okay. Where is optional? That's it. So if I just drag this. All right. So I would save. Okay, and I would, where is it now? What do I want to do? So I'll go back here, refresh, add this again. Where is this bundle product? Select. I will just add one here. Did we have any of that? No, I would just add AMD and the warranty and save for now. I just wanted to show you guys. Okay, looks like we're going to stop here now, but let me just quickly show you this, right? I don't know how we're going to do this, but I wanted to run this course for 3 weeks because I have a lot that I want to show you guys, but I don't want to take anything out of what I want to show you guys. Come on, why is it so slow? Well, it's good that you're slow towards the end of the class anyway. So, okay, yeah. So this is what I'm looking for. Okay. So in here, so we have, so the fixed price is $100 for 12 months, right? So if we change the subscription plan, a subscription term, and calculate, that should give us, why is it so slow? Okay, let me do quick save. Yeah, so it should change this to 200. Yeah, so yeah, so if we change, sorry guys, sorry, 24, not 12, 24, right? That's 2 years, sorry. So you guys can tell that it's a long day for me, right? Especially we lost some people at work as well. So it's, yeah, anyway, I shared that at the beginning of the class. So you guys probably missed that anyway. But now if I, yeah, immediately, right? You guys can see that, right? So if I change this to 36, right? That's correct, right? So that should be here, right? So you guys can see the difference between a subscription product and a standalone product, okay? So, so one more thing is, let's make it easier for clients so that they can see the start date and the end date and eliminate the process of changing the quote term field in the quote, right? So instead of changing that, so let's do one more thing, guys. Sorry, guys, just don't put me in front of Salesforce org because I'm going to spend the whole day there. Like you guys can see, I did a lot of work in the org from yesterday, right? So yeah, don't put me in front of Salesforce, anything Salesforce. You're just going to make me stick to I can be here till 12 midnight because I love this stuff that I'm doing right now. Anyway, sorry, I guess that I'm talking too much. So field set, what is it? The line editor. And what do we need? Okay, so why is that still there? So we want to add the end date, right? I think I mentioned the end date and also the start date. Where is this? The start date and the subscription term. The subscription term. And this is not a quote line, okay? This is the quote itself. So there's a difference between both of them, okay? I would save this. I would go back. I would refresh. And we should have, yep, this is what I'm looking for, right? So now we have the end date and the start date, and we can use this to control this as well. So for example, if I put in, let me just go back. So this is back. Okay, so if I put in the subscription term 24, calculate. Okay, 1 second. Subscription term. Yeah, I'm gonna explain something. I'm gonna explain something later. But anyway, this overrides the settings in here. I want to explain it properly, but I will quickly tell you. And it goes in an order, but I haven't got into that yet. But the settings here overrides this one. But 1 second, let me just make sure that that's correct. So yeah, so this settings overrides this one, okay? So, but let's say we put nothing in here and we put something in here, right? Can you guys see that? So this, I'm going to explain properly. It's a different topic that I want to explain properly, right? But I didn't put anything here, but I put 24 here and it changes that, right? Now, what's going to happen? If I put 12 here and calculate, you guys can see that. So the settings here overrides the settings here, okay? You can enter the start date, the end date. You can put additional discount. We get to see all of that. So real quick before I jump off. And if you guys permit me, I'm ready to be here for the next hour. If you guys want me to stay, I would stay for the next hour. Okay. So one more thing. Where is this page? Okay. So if we want to change the subscription term from month to day, right? So again, this is an easy one. That's why I want to show you guys. Okay. So we go to this page, we go to the subscription and renewal, and there's something called subscription term unit. Where is that now? Subscription. Yeah, here it is. So we can change this to day and save. All right. So you can change that. So we have now completed the C part of CPQ. Okay, the configure part of CPQ, we have completed the configuration of products. Okay, next we're going to be moving into pricing, which is very important in CPQ as well. So we have the price waterfall. So CPQ will become a piece of cake for you if you can understand pricing. Okay, we're done with the configuration so far. I've showed you guys a lot. Just one little thing that I want to fix, that display. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do display for all of them anyway. So I'll tell you what I did. And then next time we meet, we're going to start with Pricebook. Okay, we're going to start with Pricebook and Pricebook entry. Okay, so thank you guys. So let me just stop here for today. You guys are awesome. So there's Yinka is raising their hand. So I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself in a moment. So yeah, so that's pretty much about it, guys. So let me stop sharing. So yeah, what's the question, please?
Yeah, good evening. Thank you, Olu Samuel. Thank you so much. My
You're
question
welcome.
is just a quick one. When you were doing the component code, you were entering it one after the other. Is there a way in the Rails environment that we can auto-populate it? You were putting 10, P1, whatever. So when we have a large data, is there a way we can auto-populate that?
Yeah, so that's going to be in the product handbook. Yeah, I think that's a good question, because I was also going to talk about that when I was doing that as well, that in real time, you don't really do that, right? Because you got to data load all this stuff in the org. You can do that if it's like for 2 or 3 or 4 products, but whenever you have like 50 products, right, that's going to take a whole lot of time. So the client will provide you with all this information. Like obviously part of the requirement gathering would be, okay, we want to have this product package code, and you get to agree, or they probably already have something. They're going to share that with you, and then that's going to be part of the Excel sheet, which is the product handbook, and then you can upload that. Yeah, there's so many upload data loading that you're going to be doing in CPQ anyway. And some of them are not that straightforward, but not too bad as well. Yeah, good question.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, sir. Thanks. Okay, guys, that will be the end for the class tonight. So we're going to catch up again. I think there's no class tomorrow. I'm going to confirm with Black Force, but I think we're going to meet again on Saturday, right? Yeah, we got a lot to go. There's so much that I want to teach you guys, so much. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm going to hand it over now to Rafiat. Thanks, everyone. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Olu. Yeah, there's no class tomorrow until Saturday. But I'm not sure if he's going to say something.
Why is there no class tomorrow yet?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Babatokwe is here. I didn't know that.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Yeah, why is there no class tomorrow? Just wondering. I mean, it was just for last week, right? I think the week where we had the... Oh, yeah, no class tomorrow because of the demo, right? We're having demo tomorrow. Okay. That's the reason. Yeah, I was just wondering because the HR was on last week, Friday or 2 weeks ago, but we had it. We're having a demo tomorrow, so no class. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Samuel. Really appreciate it. Well done, and take some break, okay? Like,
thanks for showing up, Paul.
If you guys keep me here, I can be here till the next 3 hours. Trust me.
No, take it easy. Thanks. I think someone wants to ask a question. Rafi, you can stop recording.